Hi guys, welcome back to the Split Inner Circle Trading. Today I'll be able to explain you guys my entry. Actually, I didn't enter the trade, but I'm gonna give you a good explanation of why this is a valid entry. So anyway, so for me, I was actually in sells, so it means that either the internal sell side, internal buy side, or internal external buy side has to be swept. So if this would have happened, I would have entered sales, or either this, I would have entered sales, but it did not happen, and it directly swept the external sell side liquidity, which for me means good buys. So again, over here we have a very bullish move impulse over here, around here, because there was a good daily fair value gap resting right here. So the daily fair value gap has almost been filled. Let's go to the daily chart. Yeah, I was almost right that it was like half filled, maybe not full. I've got some cold, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, the daily FVG has been filled, 50%, which is a very good level for me. And it was Friday, so I'm not expecting like super heavy sells, but yeah, definitely a fair value gap is always going to be right most of the times if you know what the fuck you're doing about, what you're doing. Anyway, so the daily fair value gap has been filled. The external sell side has been swept. This is the AM session sell side liquidity, which is the previous day's external sell side. So anyway, let's go to the 5 minute. Let's go drop down some analysis over here. So where do you guys think there was an nemesis here? This is a fractal high. This right here is a fractal high, and this fractal high got broken down when? Exactly at 8, which is around the New York local time. Our entry must be from 8:30, or else we don't enter. Okay, so 8:30 we would have entered right here. So that was the 50% retracement. You put your 5 pip stop loss, and boom, you could target whatever you want. Maybe 1:6, 1:1, whatever it is. I would have targeted 1:3. That is more than enough for me. I'm not fucking greedy like you guys. That's the reason I'm making money, and most of you guys are not. Anyway, so this is my entry. You could have targeted all the way here, 1:7, which is super unrealistic that you would have hold. You would have held the trade. It's gonna be good if you would have held. But anyway, I'm satisfied with 1:3. Sure, there are people who could have entered sales right here as a good breaker block. I wouldn't oppose, because the daily trend is also bearish, and for me the original bias was sales. So anyway, you could have entered the sales, but again, I am opposed to it, because first of all, this is a very good fair value gap which has been broken. So what does a broken fair value gap mean? An inverse fair value gap. So what happened? The price created a fair value gap, retraced back, and then fell down, and finally it broke free. And what happens? It acts as a fucking support. Then boom, the price just flew off. Anyway, so this is the basic analysis, and the reason why we have actually entered buys. We would have entered buys. So there you go. Any doubts, you could comment down, or you could join the Discord and ask me the doubts about it. Alright, I'll see you guys next video.